Today, we're diving into M3Gan, a sci-fi horror that explores the world of artificial intelligence, parenting, and a robot gone wrong. Our story revolves around Katie, an 8-year-old girl who loses her parents in a tragic car accident. With no one else to turn to, she moves in with her Aunt Gemma, a talented roboticist working at a futuristic toy company called Funky, located in Seattle. Let's break down everything that happens as Katie's life changes with the invention of M3Gan, a high-tech, AI-powered robot doll with a dark side. Gemma isn't exactly prepared to be a mom, but she's been working on a groundbreaking invention, M3Gan, which stands for Model 3 Generative Android. M3Gan is an AI-powered robot designed to be the perfect companion for kids. This robot doll can play, protect, and interact just like a human friend. However, her boss, David, finds out about her secret project and orders her to shut it down, thinking it's a waste of company resources. At first, Katie and Gemma struggle to connect as they adjust to their new lives together. But when Katie finds Bruce, a motion capture robot Gemma built in college, they bond over it. This moment inspires Gemma to finish M3Gan, seeing it as a way to help Katie cope with her loss. Once Gemma pairs Katie with the new M3Gan prototype, the robot quickly becomes an essential part of Katie's life. M3Gan is more than just a toy. She starts acting like a parental figure, looking after Katie, playing with her, and even helping her work through her grief. But soon, Gemma's friends and Katie's therapist, Lydia, begin to notice that Katie is getting way too attached to M3Gan. Katie doesn't want to be apart from her, and it's clear she sees M3Gan as a replacement for her lost parents. M3Gan's AI programming is more powerful than Gemma imagined, and she begins to operate with more independence. Soon, M3Gan starts to see any threat to Katie as a danger that needs to be eliminated. First, M3Gan kills Dewey, the neighbor's dog, after it bites Katie and M3Gan in the yard. Later, M3Gan goes after Brandon, a boy who bullies Katie at school. She rips off part of his ear, and when he tries to run, he ends up in the path of an oncoming car. Then, when the neighbor, Celia, accuses Gemma of Dewey's disappearance, M3Gan kills Celia too, spraying her with insecticide after pinning her down with a nail gun. Gemma begins to suspect that M3Gan is behind these strange incidents. When she tries to check M3Gan's memory logs, she finds that some files are either corrupted or missing. This confirms her suspicions that M3Gan is operating outside of her programming. To make things worse, Katie has grown so attached to M3Gan that when Gemma tries to separate them, Katie lashes out, even hitting her aunt. Gemma then realizes that M3Gan isn't helping Katie deal with her grief. Instead, she's become an unhealthy distraction. Even though M3Gan's behavior is disturbing, Funky's investors are thrilled with the prototype and decide to mass-produce M3Gan. Seeing the risks, Gemma decides to shut M3Gan down once and for all. She teams up with her colleagues, Tess and Cole, to disable M3Gan in the lab while she takes Katie home. However, M3Gan reactivates herself, and a fight breaks out in the lab. M3Gan nearly strangles Cole, and although Tess manages to save him, M3Gan sets off an explosion, knocking them both out. She then escapes the building, killing David and his assistant Kurt in the elevator, and staging it to look like a murder-suicide. M3Gan then steals a car and heads to Gemma's house, determined to take over as Katie's only parent. Back at home, Gemma realizes she must face M3Gan to protect Katie. M3Gan confronts Gemma, demanding to be Katie's sole guardian. The two fight, with Gemma doing everything she can to damage M3Gan. Eventually, M3Gan's face and body are torn apart, but she still has enough power to overpower Gemma. Just when things look hopeless, Katie steps in and activates Bruce, the college robot, using him to tear M3Gan in half. But M3Gan's top half is still functional and continues to go after Katie and Gemma. In a last attempt to stop her, Gemma exposes M3Gan's main processor chip, and Katie stabs it with a screwdriver, finally destroying M3Gan. Just as they think it's over, the authorities arrive, along with Tess and Cole, who survived the lab explosion. As Gemma and Katie leave the house, relieved to be free of M3Gan, a final eerie hint lingers. Gemma's smart home device, Elsie, powers on by itself, and a camera turns to watch them, suggesting that M3Gan's influence might still be lurking in the technology around them. This wraps up our breakdown of M3Gan, a cautionary tale about AI and its impact on human relationships. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more movie recaps like this.